Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Sims 4 Love Island. This is episode 15 now, and what we've done literally since in the last episode, obviously Mark and April just kissed outside near at the gym area, and literally I just swapped over to Abby. She was feeling a bit flirty, so I thought, you know what, go and do a bit of a painting, and then afterwards, once you've done that, where is Jordan? Is he upstairs playing cards? As per usual. She's just like, just go up to him, give him a kiss. But yeah, guys, today is that episode where one person leaves and one person arrives, and I'm gonna miss this person because I know who right now I'm going to be dumping, and later in this episode it will become apparent to you guys, because what we're going to do is we are going to do it live in this episode, where we're actually going to move them out of the villa. They're going to go to a separate household, so they're not completely deleted. It means that there is a small possibility, just a very small possibility, that one day they might return. And that is one thing that I want to actually say right now, that just because someone might leave, like in Love Island last season, at least, when Mike got dumped and then he actually came back. Same with Sam, I believe. But yeah, it's going to be very, very, very interesting, and I hope you guys accept my decision of who I want to get rid of. And I've actually I actually have had a message from someone. I'm not going to say where or who it's from, but they actually gave me their opinion on who actually they thought wasn't quite right in the villa, and their time might be coming to an end. So that's something that I am going to be having a look at. Okay, it looks like Abby is doing the same as what Kyle did ages ago, so that's fine, because I think we've got a couple of the same one. I love how these ones right now are like cartoon ones. I love these ones. It's sick. So we've got one couple together on the wall. We need a picture of Jordan to put here, but yeah, it's decent. I love how James is just in the playing Blick Block right now, but everyone's not too bad right now. I think, at least. Let's have a look. Confident, inspired. She wants to flirt with Mark. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, to be honest, because he's still in a relationship. Well, he's in a new relationship. Last episode, if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. Okay, it looks like someone's feeling a bit flirty, Kyle. So go up to her, and you can do what I told Abby to do. Go and give your girl a passionate kiss. Obviously, with Abby, it's give your boy a passionate kiss. Right, and then afterwards, Kyle, you can put that in your inventory. Right, Abby's going upstairs. Are we going to have a kiss at the same time? I can see it up and down. Carl's done it first. He's given his girl a big old kiss, and then, and the same time, kind of the same time upstairs, Abby's done it to his guy. Getting Maggie. Anyway, one thing I do want to do, actually, after Kyle has done that, I want him to go up to Jordan, because their bar is actually quite nearly full from becoming best buds. So I want to keep that just going, really. Imagine right now, just imagine the scenes if I'm doing this and then either Kyle or John leaves. I'm not ruling out, I can't rule out anything that's possible on Love Island. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But Abby right now, she's feeling inspired, but she wants to chat with Mark. So I think that they can just chat, ask about day and stuff. And they can just gossip. Let's see what Sophia's doing. She wants to actually flirt with Mark, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. You go up to James and you give him, you know what, you go for the woohoo, you go for the woohoo. She's going straight to him now, just because it's an option, and she's initiating. Let's see. Oh, they go into it. No one's in the bedroom. They've got a clean run, but I don't know if that bed's clean or not. Okay, they're doing it. Okay, so now let's go back onto. Oh, he's focused. I thought it was sad then. What does he want to do? Be friendly with Abby. friendly. Ask about that. I nearly asked just to be friends then. That would have been a bad decision. Tell dramatic story. Brighten day. Deep conversation. Why is he uncomfortable? Joke about politicians. And tell engaging story. Does he? Oh, he needs food. I don't know why he's feeling a bit flirty. Okay, so Sophia and James are asleep right now. That's fine. Actually, did he do that? No, he didn't be friendly, was he? Unless they're just doing it all within one. I don't want Mark to be and Sophia to be on like a downer because like I want them to still be friends. So let's see if heartfelt compliment. I think that's in order. I've been knock joke. Try and like clear the ice. Clear the ice. Just clear the air a bit. What's James doing? Oh, he's going upstairs. I like how they look at each other. That's cool. Alright. They still like each other. Like. You gonna take a picture together? Alright. Make a flirtatious joke. What's Jordan up to? He's still very focused right now. Get to know Kyle a bit more, even though like they're best buds. Mathematical diagram, no. I want him to do a realism painting. Come on, Jordan. Go into a realism painting. Where's everyone else right now? Got Sophia. She's feeling a bit flirty, you know. Kiss someone. She wants to flirt with Mark a bit. She wants to kiss someone, doesn't she? Focus. Passionate kiss. These two are getting on very well. Like they actually do suit each other a bit more than people might have thought at the start, which is kind of, oh my god, they got the option again. Might as well. She's going for it. She grabbed him by the waist and she swiveled him and given him a big snog, which is very nice. Everyone's quite happy right now. There's no one that's like down about anything or anything. They're going for it. Oh wait. Oh, I don't know. That could have been decent timing, you know. There's Mark in the room, but that shouldn't stop him. It's not going to stop him. They're gonna go for it. Now, when do I make the decision and then go for it? We're bringing in a new housemate. I don't know when to do it because everyone's so happy right now. I'd feel bad. I'd feel very bad. Okay. They're enjoying it. Do I do it when everyone's at their happiest, which is about now, to be fair? James needs a pee. Oh, he's going for a pee. He's in a very good relationship right now. Let's actually have a look at James's stuff. So, bar's full with Sophia. He's friends with Mark. He's friends with Kyle. He's acquaintances with them. He's not doing too bad, but yeah, that thing with like April is just it's long gone. It's long gone. She wants to flirt with Mark. You know, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Like, she needs to be focusing on other stuff. She wants James to be her boyfriend. Oh, Jordan, I just saw that. Go and put that in inventory right now. He still wants to get to know Kyle. That is a very sick painting. Right, let's pause it right there. Because, guys, I think it's going to be time. Let's put that there. Right, guys. It's time. So what I'm going to do first is save the game, because I don't know whether or not this is going to work perfectly. But I don't want anyone to leave, but at the same time I know someone that has to. Otherwise I need to keep it fresh. And there's a way to do this. I believe that this could work quite nicely. So obviously I'm trying out for the first time. So if this works, then obviously down the line when more and more people leave and more people come in, then right, Oasis Springs. So what I think I need to do is I need to click on that, I believe. Then I go on more, then manage household, and then transfer Sims between households. So wait, what's 8? What? Oh no, there's 8 there. Right, so one of these 8 people is going to be leaving. So Oasis Springs, I can choose which house they go to. So who are they going to be joining? You know what? I think I need to evict some people first. Who's living by themselves in a place? Actually, no, they can just join just a random person as long as I remember where it is. So, alright, let's do this. Go back to this one. Let's go on more, manage household, event, transfer Sims. Who is it going to be? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight to everyone, and then in no particular order, I'm going to say whether or not they're safe or not. This is how it's going to work. This is actually going to be pretty interesting. So, like, what we're going to do first is we're going to choose our Oasis Springs. Actually, is there any, like, free ones where there's no one in it? I think there's a free one here. It's not loading up. Not in world. Oh. Or should I just put them with other people? I'm just going to put it with another person. They can go and join someone. So, this is to join the couch, I think. Right. Jordan. Let's just talk about him for a brief second. Honestly, he's probably had the smoothest ride in this villa. Obviously, he got along with Sophia. He's made friends in the villa, and he's obviously found a love interest, and he gets on so well with Abby. And for that reason, I want to see how far that actually goes. And I think that he's just such a good sim right now that everyone would be devastated if he leaves. So I'm going to unhighlight him. Like, Jordan is safe. Let's talk about James right now. James has had an indifferent time in the villa so far. Like, he obviously there was a attraction. I think it was more like, I know this sounds weird for Sims, but I think it was more like a sexual attraction to April at the start, and I think that he was getting in like too deep with her, and I think that like even though he really liked her, I think he knew something was up, and obviously eventually it got ended. He ended it with April, And since then, he's formed a very, very good relationship with Sophia, where they've got like a bit of like a sexual chemistry, but there's definitely attraction, and they seem to get on. But what I will say is it again just a sexual attraction, or is he in it for the right reasons? So for that reason, James is safe. Because I think I want to see him further. I want to see if it is a natural connection, or he finds someone else. I don't know. So he's in there. Next person is Amanda. And Amanda's a difficult one, because I thought, because of her relationship with Kyle, that she was safe. Like, she would be definitely safe. But, like, in the last few days, like, apparently she'd done something that's, like, made Kyle very sad. Apparently she's been flirting with someone else, or at least that's what it says for him. But I went on her relationship and saw that she wasn't flirting with anyone. She hadn't flirted with anyone but Kyle. She's been like loyal to Kyle, which is brilliant. So for that not for that reason, but like, I think she's been a good sim. And the decision I've made is she's not safe. She is not safe. Despite the fact she's boyfriend and girlfriend, like, she's in a happy relationship with Kyle right now. It's gone back to normal. She's not safe for now. So she's in the bottom 3. Let's go on to Kyle. Kyle's had a very, like Jordan, he's just got on, like, he's got a bromance with Jordan. It's very cool. Like, in real life, they're very good mates as well. So it's actually nice to see that it's naturally formed. Which is kind of weird. Obviously, like, recently there's been a bit of ups and downs with Amanda, but I think that is quite a strong relationship. Obviously, I've put Amanda in the bottom 3. She's not safe, but Kyle is safe. Kyle is safe. Let's go on to Sophia now. Sophia, obviously, she got on well with Jordan at the start. They became friends, and then I think, well, they were the last. No, they weren't the last official couple, but I think they were the last one to have the first kiss. I can't remember exactly. Anyone wants to remind me that? Obviously, Mark. Obviously, I keep saying obviously, but Mark in that relationship that stemmed from getting to know each other and actually eventually becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Mark has always had this like attraction to April, and I think that Sophia got a bit mugged off with that. But since then, I think she's been so much happier. She's kept herself like well in check with James, and it seems a lot better. But again, like James, I don't know if it's just like because they're the last option. Because I think Sophia and Mark got together because everyone else was coupled up and happy at the time, and I think it was a bit forced. Even though Sophia really did like Mark, that one was genuine. I'm not too sure about the one with James from her point of view. I think James actually does get along well with Sophia, and Sophia is just kind of settling with it. So the decision I'm making is Sophia is not safe. So right now it's her and Amanda in the firing line. So let's go on to April. Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about April. April's had probably the wildest time in the villa, along with Mark. But we'll get on to Mark in a sec. Don't worry, I've got a lot to say for Mark. But with April, there was that attraction with James. Obviously, that became a thing. But she, like Mark, was just leaning towards something new. She wasn't she wasn't committed with a relationship with James. And like eventually now she's very happy with Mark, which has been a long saga. But it looks like they've actually made big risks for each other. And obviously, I was the one in control of it, but I believe that they've done it for the right reasons, and it actually looks better than the relationships that they were in previously. So the decision I've got with April, purely because she's been entertaining, she's been a laugh, and she's actually a great girl, is she is safe. Imagine the bottom 3 were all girls. That means that definitely a girl's coming in, but at the moment there's actually more chance of new girls coming in. But let's do the final girl just to see if it actually is the case. Abby. I really like Abby. She's a great girl. She's been brilliant with Jordan. They're such a good couple. But there is actually some bit of doubt, and you've probably seen it in the last couple of episodes. I'm just getting a drink. I've done a lot of talking. But yeah, in the last couple of episodes, she's had a few whims about trying to get to know and like chat with Mark. And I don't know what it is about Mark right now, but it seems the girls really like him. I don't think Amanda's had any like feeling towards him or any whims and stuff, but Abby has started to really think about trying to get to know Mark, and I'm worried. Like the tiniest bit of me is worried for Jordan. Like I love Jordan. Jordan's my favourite sim right now. Not just because Jordan's a very good mate of mine in real life, but I love how his sim has gone about things. He's so creative. He's always seems to be quite happy. Obviously, he's had his comedic. There's so much fun with him, and he's entertaining. And him and Abby are such a good couple. And I really, really, really hope that she doesn't fuck him over. And obviously, that means like. I'm saying I really hope in the future don't fuck about. So that obviously says that should speak volumes that Abby is safe. I want it, her and Jordan to keep on going, but I really hope in the future that Mark or like a guy doesn't like turn her head and make her rethink her relationship, because right now they've probably got the strongest relationship. I thought it was Kyle and Amanda, but then that all thing for where Carl was thinking, why is this person flirting with someone else, when I don't think it actually happened. If I'd seen it, then I'd believe her. So yeah, Abby's safe. Like, and I really like Abby, so I hope she just stays very loyal. So that does mean that Mark is in the bottom three, and I will say my reasons right now. I think Mark has had a rough ride. And like I've said for the reasons with April, they've both made huge risks for each other. Like, Mark's actually fucked over James a bit, but I think it's benefited James. James has been better since, I think. I think that he was just, I don't know, he was kind of settling. I think it was just more an attraction thing with April. But Mark and April actually get on very well, and they're actually starting to become a very strong couple, and they actually are an official couple right now. You've got to remember that. But yeah, like, so, but the reason why I was thinking that he's in the bottom three is because of how he treated Sophia. I think since obviously it's happened, he and April have been fantastic, and I think that Mark and Sophia were good. Like, he did like her, but obviously there was that grain of doubt, and it kept saying that like, oh, he wants to flirt and he wants to get to know April. So that's the reason why. It's just how he treated Sophia. So just to recap, the bottom three, as you can see, the ones that have got a green shade around them, is Mark, Amanda, and Sophia. And the last few episodes, I've been contemplating all three of them. Actually, I've been contemplating others as well, but I'm not going to name names because these are the three that I've chosen to be in the bottom three. The problem I face is two of these are in very happy couples. Well, I would say very happy couples. Like, they're in official couples. Like, Amanda's with Kyle, Mark's with April. Sophia and James have huge potential, but the thing is, Sophia would be the easiest option. But with that being said, like, I've got to remember that I've got to think of this as an entertaining point of view as well, how they've done in the series. Mark's been very entertaining, so that's why I'm doubting getting rid of him and bringing in a new guy. With Amanda, she hasn't been too entertaining, and like, you probably might disagree with me, you might agree with me. I just think like she's been very, I don't mean this in a bad way, but she's been quite ordinary. She's like been affectionate at times with Kyle, but they don't spend too much time together. I think it's more Kyle that initiates things, and that's not me like controlling it. There's just things like with Amanda that I just don't know. And obviously with like Sophia, she's a great girl, and I think she could find someone like in James that could really work out. Oh, it's just such a tough decision. Like, I did say going into this episode that I knew exactly who I was going to choose, but now actually talking through them, I'm actually swaying towards another person. Who goes? Okay, I've made my decision. I've made my decision, and what I'm gonna do, instead of like graying out, I'm gonna grey them out all, and I'm going to choose the one that's gonna be leaving. So can I choose this already? Like, I want him to go to that one. What? Split and merge. I don't know. Oh, right. The first person, after 15 episodes in the villa, the first person to be leaving and dumped immediately from the villa and the island, well, it's not an island, we're in the Oasis Springs, is Sophia. And I'm going to say this, like, even though I see huge potential between her and James, it's just literally on the basis that I think she's settled with whoever she's been involved. But I think that's unlucky from her point of view, that she was the last one to couple up with someone like Mark. Obviously, Mark was never too loyal with her, so I think that kind of bitter, like bit her in the arse, basically. I think she took she decided to break up with Mark, which I thought was good. But yeah, like, I don't know, entertaining point of view, like, I'd say the first 7 episodes she struggled just to adapt to the villa, and like, even though she's she's friends with quite a few of the people in the villa, I just don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna miss Sophia. I think she's been brilliant, but I think because she's not in a relationship right now, it's just an easier option, because I've really struggled. I was leaning actually a bit towards Amanda, thinking about the option where she hasn't been too entertaining. So it was very close between them. Mark, on the basis that he's been very entertaining, he stays. And like, he's actually in a very good couple right now with April. So unfortunately, Sophia is now joining the Crane household, and we can click that. So now, if we go on to the Ellis residence, it shows 7 people. So now, you know what? I'm actually going to do it a bit differently, because like with the other Sims, I didn't show me actually building, and this has actually taken quite a while. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to click on that, and we're going to press play. So there is 7 left, and 1 new person is going to be coming in before next episode, and then you'll see I'll introduce them at the start of next episode. I did say person for a reason, because at the moment I am unsure whether it's just an easy thing to do and add another girl, but I could add another guy, and then he could be like trying to pursue one of the 3 girls that are all in relationships, you got to remember. So it could actually cause a bit of drama, stir up the pot a bit, and it could be interesting. So I need to make the decision, and I need to make a sim before next episode. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you understand the reasons why I decided Sophia's time was up. She's been very unlucky in love. She hasn't found the love. Obviously it could have happened with James. I'd like to know what James actually thinks about it. I don't know if there is actually a response in the fact that James's relationship is now gone, but we have 7 left right now. Obviously someone will be joining, so let's just click on James. He's actually still thinking about Sophia, which I'm gonna have to get rid of that right now. Get to know April. Oh dear. So look, right now, Sophie, like, they are sweethearts, but she's not allowed back in the villa. He's not allowed out of the villa, so he has to really crack on with someone else. And the good thing about it, the only good thing I can see about this, is they're not in a natural couple, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The bad thing is, though, at the start of this episode and last episode, they're all over each other. Obviously, they had sex a couple of times, I think, in this episode alone. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap things up. Hopefully, again, like I say, you understand my reason. I want you to tell me who you thought I was going to pick and who you would have picked, if that makes sense. So who you think I actually was going to pick and who do you think should have, like, who would you got rid of? So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Goodbye.